Hey everyone, get ready to take notes because we're about to discuss the kingdom question of the day requested by one of you in the comments. And that question is, what is the Holy Trinity, also known as the Godhead? So without further ado, let's get right into it. In the Bible, the term Godhead refers to the divine nature, essence, or being of God, encompassing the three persons of the Trinity: the Father, the Son, which is Jesus Christ, and the Holy Spirit. The word appears 3 times in the King James Version of the New Testament. In many modern translations, the word is rendered as divine nature or deity. The King James Version uses the term Godhead 3 times in the writings of the Apostle Paul. In Acts 17:29, Paul uses the term to differentiate the true God from human-made idols. In Romans 1:20, this verse indicates that God's divine nature is evident through creation. In Colossians 2:9, this passage emphasizes the belief that the entirety of the divine essence resides within Jesus Christ in physical form. While the word Trinity isn't in the Bible, Godhead is often associated with the concept of God as Father, Son, and Holy Spirit. The belief is one existing God as three co-equal and co-eternal persons. The Godhead emphasizes the shared divine essence of three persons, while Trinity emphasizes their three-in-oneness. While modern translations may use divine nature, the concept is supported by New Testament passages that demonstrate the distinct roles and simultaneous divine nature of the Father, Son, and Holy Spirit. In Acts 17:29, the term Godhead holds significance because it is used by the Apostle Paul during his sermon in Athens to argue against futility of idolatry. By referring to humans as the offspring of God, Paul asserts the superiority of the divine nature over any human-made representation of it. In Athens, Paul observed that the city was full of idols and even had an altar to an unknown God. He uses this as a starting point to introduce the one true God and creator of this world who they didn't know. Paul explains that the one true God, Yahuwah Elohim, is the ultimate creator and cannot be confined or accurately represented by idols made of gold, silver, and stone. The created material is less valuable than the creator and cannot contain his divine essence. Since humanity is God's offspring, Paul quotes Greek poets to acknowledge that. He turns this philosophical point on its head to argue that if humans who are intelligent and spiritual beings are God's offspring, then it is illogical to believe that a divine being is like an inanimate material made by human hands. The significance of Godhead is this passage is for that Paul, the Godhead or divine nature, is not merely a concept, but a powerful reality fundamentally distinct from idols. The term underscores that God's nature is spiritual and transcendent, not physical or material. It is the source of all existence, not a creation of human imagination. By contrasting the Godhead with man-made idols, Paul exposes the foolishness and degradation of idolatry. No human-crafted image can capture or contain the entire